Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to put together a clarinet. Now, before we put any of the parts together, the reed needs to be moist before you play. So we're going to put the reed in our mouth and keep it there for the duration of putting it together. The parts of the clarinet are the bell, the lower joint, which has only one cork side, the upper joint, which has two, the barrel, and then the mouthpiece, which has a ligature on top of it, which holds the reed in place. First step to put the clarinet together is to join the bass and the lower joint. Now, when you grab the lower joint, you want to grab it with the flat part with your palm so that you don't bend the keys. And then you put them together using small wiggles, like this. The next step in assembling a clarinet is to join the lower joint and the upper joint. When you bring the joints together, you need to press the D key down so that the bridge key raises up so you don't bend it. And when you put it together, you need to use small wiggles like before and make sure that the tone holes are aligned. Next, we need to put this part of the clarinet down in the case. Now when you put it down, you need to place it with the keys up, because if you place it with the keys down, the moisture will fall into the pads and then damage them. So you need to place it with the keys up. The next step in assembling a clarinet is to join the mouthpiece and the barrel together. Now when you put them together, you want to put the mouthpiece into the smaller end of the barrel and use small wiggles, like before. The next step is to put the reed on the mouthpiece. So we're going to take the ligature off, and then you want to put the flat side of the reed onto the flat side of the mouthpiece. And the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece should be about together. And then we're going to take the ligature and put it back on the mouthpiece, and the screws should be facing to the right side. And then tighten the screws. And then you want to make sure that you see a little crest of the black part of the mouthpiece above the reed. And you also want to see a little crest of the reed above the back of the mouthpiece. The final step to put the clarinet together is to join the upper joint and the barrel using small wiggles. And the reed should be opposite of the keys, like this.